So, we've got some, what I would call relatively mediocre starting options. Colorless card is good. Maybe medium tier for Ironclad. Potions I rate fairly low. Lose current health to gain max health, definitely very low. This is a complete non-starter bonus. You get something later but not now, which is the exact opposite of what you want. And then lastly, the boss swap. If we're fighting Hexaghost, I think I take the boss swap here. Let's see who we're fighting. It is the Ghost. All right, well, that should seal the deal. Let me just double check our pathing options here. Looks like we've got some fairly aggressive paths. I see lots of elites here in the early game, but also a way to weave between them. Oh, look at this. Yeah, we don't have to fight any elites if we don't want to. Probably not the path I'll take. There's also this path. There's the option to go for the Burning Elite, although the Burning Elite looks ill-positioned compared to taking these three elites. So this definitely says to me that we have a good boss swap situation. For boss swap to be good, I like a path that fights a lot of elites, and I like a path that doesn't fight a lot of elites. That way you can accommodate either a high roll or a low roll from the boss swap. Sten says, why does Hexaghost have you lean towards boss swap? Bear in mind, this is just on the Ironclad that I'm talking. The Ironclad loses the starting relic, which gives you healing. And we're fighting a boss that is comparatively easy to fight on low health, Hexaghost. This entirely because of Hexaghost's design as a boss, as well as because of their divider attack that they start to fight with. But basically, beating Hexaghost usually only requires the player to have about 20 to 30 hit points. Normally, the Burning Blood gives you more health to work with in Act 1 especially, and that can really help with limping your way through to Act 2, but because we don't need the extra health for the boss, we're more willing to give up the starting relic and receive the Slaver's Collar instead, giving us extra energy during boss and elite fights, and I'd say that makes this 4 elite path a lot more reasonable here. Or 3 elite path, rather. Although we could even go 4 if we really wanted to. I guess we'll see how our opening combats go. Probably don't want to take too many more than 3 fights. We don't have a relic at the moment. At least when it comes to regular combats. It's not until we reach an elite fight that we'll have any benefit at all. So I like a path starting out this way. I'd like to be able to opt into this elite potentially. If we got good potions maybe. Or a really good high-cost card like a Carnage or an Uppercut. Here, you're struggling with the most is Defect. I continue to claim that Defect is the highest skill cap character in Slay the Spire. Character's very tough to evaluate computationally, and very difficult to choose the correct lines for. Why no first shop here? Because we might go to this shop or this shop, so we shouldn't go to this shop also. We just strike them each once. We could bash one of them, but that doesn't seem correct. Do take a bit of a walloping here on turn 1. Nothing we can do about it. So normally we would heal 6 here. Now we don't, but we do get an attack potion. And Anger, True Grit, or Twin Strike. These are all perfectly good floor 1 cards. Anger and Twin Strike both help with the damage output. Anger in particular is nice in the early game as a 0-cost attack. The self-duplicating feature is nice against Hexaghost, although it could leave us unable to spend our energy when we have 4. In elite fights, I still think it's pretty good. One could actually argue for Twin Strike here, as it does outperform Anger when you have energy to spend. But I'll grab an Anger. I think Anger's a very good first card. We'll see what our next fight is. It's the Cultist, and we got top deck Bash Anger, so this should be a free fight. I can probably even double block next turn and save 1 hit point. Well, I could if I had drawn double defend, but we didn't, so we'll take 1. But yes, we had 18 damage. So even if I'd played one less strike last turn, we could have killed here. Wait, did I have a kill? I had a kill on the prior turn. I completely missed that. Well, -1 for me then. Lethal no. Shows how much attention I'm paying, apparently. I could have sworn my hand was, yeah, I guess it was 3 strikes, Ascender's Bane, and Defend, right? Yeah, we had 3 strikes. Well, my bad. Let's see. With 4 energy in boss elite fights, I really like this Whirlwind here. Yeah, it's okay. We're still new to the game. I've only been playing this game for 2 floors now, so I'm not very experienced yet. Routine Sadness with 4 full years. Happy Monday to you. Double Anger, I would not go. Not with Slaver Scholar here. Definitely tempting to snag an early Feel No Pain. It has no interaction with the deck whatsoever. I think we have to take this Whirlwind. And our first event will be this Serpent. Okay. So what if I took the money from the snake, thank the snake, and we go this way? Although if I fight this elite, we have to go to the second shop. Is Whirlwind a priority upgrade? Yes, Whirlwind is a very important upgrade. As the damage adds onto each energy, so it's 3 damage additional to each target per energy spent, which is up to 4 energies. So this could be an additional 12 to all targets, or 36 additional damage upgrade, which is obscene. Actually, yeah, if we fight 2 elites, we'll still have another amount of money, actually, so we can reasonably afford to go to 2 separate shops here. I'm going to take the money. Yes, this will all be worth it. The serpent rears its head and blasts a stream of gold upwards. It is amazing and terrifying simultaneously. You gather all the gold, thank the snake, thank you snake, and get going. Terrifying. Okay, not great. This might hurt. It's only 12, thankfully. Alright, I think I'm skipping the bash. Am I, though? Let's see, next turn it'll have 5 plus 16. No, I should probably bash it, take 7 more, go to 45, and then kill it. Next turn. Basically, no matter what we draw. Alright. I'm okay with that. Carnage. Here's a good attack card. So 1 AoE attack, 1 big single target attack, although I do like Burning Pact as well here. But if we want to get through these upcoming elites, we're going to want a Carnage. Carnage plus Whirlwind plus 4 energy really ought to kill elites very quickly. Let's see what this event is. That's not an event. That is terrible, is what that is. That's horrible. And I didn't even draw the Whirlwind on turn 1. Bummer. So we have 2 options. Option 1, use the attack potion. Option 2, take a bunch of damage. Got doubt in the draw pile. Got 300 gold. I might just use the attack potion. Because best case scenario, if we don't attack potion, is that we kill 1 turn 1, block 5, take 7. Next turn, Whirlwind doesn't kill because we're weak, and we'll be attacked for 20. Carnage kills 1. Probably I take 10 more. So yeah, I think our best case scenario is probably about take 17 or so. I'm going to use this. Okay, uppercut can kill another slime. I think uppercut is my best bet here. Kill you, we kill you. We defend. And I draw no defense this turn. We take 8 more, even with the attack potion invested. Ow. Okay, Burning Blood would be good here. We take a second Anger? I don't think that we do. I think we just get our butt to the shop here. Upgrade Whirlwinds. Dark Embrace, Abacus, interesting. Very interesting. Regen Potion is reasonably tempting. It's a shame we can't quite buy Duvu Doll here. Be a good reason to keep the curse. Instead, I'll remove the curse. Can I buy Regen Potion Pen Nib? No. That would be 248, looks like. Yeah, 248. So I could buy Colorless Potion Pen Nib. Or I could not buy the Pen Nib, and we could save money for the next shop. I do like Pen Nib, though. Pen Nib with the Whirlwind slaps pretty hard. And will make this elite a lot easier, too. We could buy Flame Barrier. I think I'd rather save the money. That way there's a reasonable chance we could buy a relic here. Which means no potion? Means no potion. I'm cool with that. I got a Pen Nib. Am I, though? As long as we draw Carnage next turn, everything is fine? Question mark? I'm not sure everything is fine. Okay, we did get Carnage and Anger. Oh, no, everything is fine. In fact, we guaranteed kill next turn with 3 strikes, so I can play defend. Twice. I can double defend here. Well, that went well. Good fight, Mr. Knob. Get an Ink Bottle. Ink Bottle Pen Nib is a fun pair of relics to play around. We're offered an early disarm. That said, do we want a Pommel Strike to do damage and draw? Probably we do. I want that disarm. I have Pen Nib on 7. This elite is screwed. I'm going to take this disarm. There's no way this elite lives, anyway. Now, what's in the box? Give me huge money. Old coin. That's not money, but it is pretty good. The Singeing Bowl. Burns your fingers whenever you touch it, and allows you to gain 2 max health every time you skip a card. Yeah, let's fight 3 leads. We are good at this thing. Don't mind me just making an Anger. Just stacking my Ink Bottle. Oh, I got bad news for you, Lagavulin. I got very bad news for you. In fact, is this a Forge Potion? Let's double check here. This is going to do triple damage. So Forge Pot adds 24 more damage. We know our exact draw next turn. This is kind of important. So let's see. If we Forge Pot, we do 10 plus 28 by 3, which is 84. So 94 minus 8 means we deal 86 damage. Plus another 27. Is 86 plus 27 enough to kill? 113 exactly? That's exact lethal? Let's freaking do it. Bonk. Perfect Ink Bottle setup, too. You're wrecked. Now we have Akabeko plus Pennib plus Whirlwind. Bag of Marbles next, please. Oh, Battle Trance, Dark Embrace. It's got to be Battle Trance, but I do like Dark Embrace a lot. Both of these offer card draw, but the Battle Trance is far more convenient card draw, even if the Dark Embrace is long-term more powerful card draw. Yeah, now we want Bottled Flame. Bottled Flame the Whirlwind would be huge, too. We still got one more elite to get through. Unfortunately, we did not get enough money to buy a relic here, because there was no money in the shop. That's okay, because the relics are mediocre, and the cards are great. We can afford Shockwave card remove. I'm going to do that instead. Dramatic Entrance with Akabeko, also not terrible, actually. Redshift, thanks for the 23 months of support. Yeah, surprisingly not terrible. With Akabeko, would I rather bottle a Whirlwind or an Immolate? Definitely the Whirlwind, because the Whirlwind adds the damage to each hit. So the Whirlwind can scale up really well with the Akabeko, and doubly so with Pennib. If you've got Bottled Whirlwind, Akabeko, Pennib, you can kill Spire Spear and Spire Shield on turn 1. Which is pretty good. But yeah, I'm going to take a remove over the Dramatic Entrance. -1 card instead of +1 seems pretty good. Improves our odds of turn 1 Whirlwind. Improves our odds of drawing turn 1 Battle Trance as well. Tempting Shockwave upgrade. I think we should upgrade the Carnage with this Pennib. Make sure Grumlanob is easier to kill. Paradox says, would I say that in general it's good to have a combination of small and big attacks with Pennib? Yes. Yeah, if you look at the scenario where you have all identical attacks, you can see that basically you're just getting 10% more damage from the Pennib. Whereas if you have a big payoff card, you can get way more than that from the Pennib because you're doubling the best card and you're setting it up more easily. So it is definitely more desirable to have a variety of attacks with Pennib than it is to have all identical attacks. I would say in general, Spire is not a game where you want your deck to be lots of copies of the same card. Unless that card is self-synergistic, like Pressure Points or Claw, and those usually don't work all that well because the variety of enemies in the Spire, I mean, you want your deck to have some flexibility to it. Come on, Whirlwind. Dang it. I think I skipped the Anger, though. We're waiting for Whirlwind? No, we don't need to wait for Whirlwind with Akabeko, because Whirlwind already instantly kills them, even without the Akabeko. Let's try to kill one worst-case scenario here. But realistically, as soon as we draw Whirlwind, this fight is over. As it will deal 48 to all of them with the extra energy from the color. Yeah, they're dead. You're wrecked. Another perfect elite. And now we have an Incense Burner. Ho, ho, ho. Every 6 turns, we become a spooky ghost, which is pretty sweet. And I think this deck is going to work better with fewer cards in it at the moment, so let's take Max Health. Combat versus Event. Event could be some good stuff. We could get a bonus elite fight from the event, for example. But we could also get nothing, whereas the combat is guaranteed chance, well, guaranteed 2 max health, guaranteed money, as well as a chance at a potion, at worst. Let's take the fight. $43 minus 9 is 34. That splits, so don't play that. Back. Okay, I'll take it this time. Why not? Take a Power Through or a Rupture instead, but I really don't want to. And we want to kill that enemy next turn. I think for Hexaghost, it really doesn't matter. I upgrade Disarm, and the Ghost is completely toast. Yeah, I don't think it matters too much. Although, what if I don't draw it? Oh well. I guess in that case, I'll play the Carnage. Don't play Whirlwind. Don't play Whirlwind. Yeah, Whirlwind. Take one. Bonk. Blonk. Strong. I'm not going to pen Nib a strike. We'll wait one turn. See if I can do a little bit better here. That's more like it. One off. Cool. I like these relic numbers for Act 2 here. Hexaghost ends up perishing so far. This has been a very good boss swap. As you can see, we did not need to rest during Act 1. So, was the starting relic actually helping? Not really. Instead, we get more energy, and potentially we get to look at more boss relics from now on. Did you know that I play games other than Slay the Spire? It's true. Catch me over on Baalorlord Plays for card games, RPGs, strategy games, and more. We're also offered some pretty cool cards here as we go into Act 2. There's Juggernaut to give us additional damage when we block. Reaper is very powerful with Akabeko and with Pennib. It's also very good with Shockwave, and we have no source of healing currently, so Reaper is very, very good. Barricade, lastly, can keep block, but we only have 4 defense for block. There are no other block cards. I say we take a Reaper here. Just need some strength now, something the deck already wanted with Whirlwind and Anger. We're also offered Astrolabe, Fusion Hammer, or Philosopher's Stone. And I could see any of these being good. I really don't mind Philosopher's Stone adding 1 strength to enemies when I already have the ability to remove 3 strength from them. I really like extra energy with the Ink Bottle. I really like extra energy with an X-Cost card. It says strength on it. That's right. Transforming and upgrading 3 cards could be pretty good, though. Triple strike upgrade can definitely be something. Find yourself struggling to ever skip Barricade. How much block would I need to pull the trigger there? For Barricade, you need to be able to not just block what enemies are dealing to you, but then full block, then overblock on top of that. So usually I'm looking at a couple good upgraded block cards, like 2 to 3 upgraded Shrug It Off or True Grits, or 1 to 2 high value block cards. So we're talking Impervious or Power Through especially, but also Second Wind potentially, and Feel No Pain can also be a huge block source. You also have to look at the upfront cost of the Barricade. 3 energy is pretty much going to be your whole turn. And that's often too high a price to pay for block retain. NJ Devil, thanks for the Prime sub in the 14 months. Why did the Defect put the Spheric Guardian on a diet? Because they have a passion for ball lightning. Not bad. Would having a Feel No Pain make me more inclined to pick Barricade, Juggernaut, or neither? Both. I think more inclined for Juggernaut than for Barricade at this point. But yeah, both of them get a bit better. I'm going to go with the Philosopher's Stone here. I really think extra energy is going to be a very big deal, especially in the elite fights. And I think between the Disarm and the Reaper, we should be able to sustain ourselves just fine. Very generous paths here. I like 4 upgrades and 2 elites, as well as 3 upgrades and 3 elites going this way. I guess we start... So we have some commonality at the start here. Could opt for a shop early, but I think with 122 gold, it's not worth it. We should fight the elites first, and then spend before champ here. And we should be very good at elite fights with 5 energy and Akabeko. Again, almost any enemy, if we draw Whirlwind turn 1, is just instantly dead. And the fewer cards we have, the more likely it is that we get turn 1 Whirlwind here. Even the Spheric Guardian just dies instantly. The Whirlwind. Okay, I'll take a relic for some money. How's it going, Vagrant? What do you got for me today? An Eternal Feather. Heal upon visiting a rest site. That does slightly encourage us to go green route. But what just happened is encouraging me to go red route. So I'm going to go red route. Match and keep. 12 cards. Match them to keep them. 5 tries. No do-overs, says the Gremlin. Really want to bash. Definitely don't want a Parasite. There could be 4 Parasites in the match and keep, so I'm not going to match a new card here. Because the Gremlin is a jerk. Instead, it's Doubt. I don't want that either. There's supposed to be a rare card in here somewhere. Instead, it's just hot garbage. I don't know what the rare card is, but not there, apparently. What an ugly match and keep that was. All right, bird nerds. They've countered my incense burner. How dare they? Might as well play that. As soon as we draw Whirlwind, this fight is over. Whirlwind, where are you? Let's see, we're still taking 18 if I just play Shockwave here. Might be a Swift Pot. Yeah, I'm okay with a Swift Pot here. There we go. Grounded. And I'm going to try to draw back to the Reaper. Get a little bit of healing here, too. Yeah, we have pretty good odds next turn. I'll improve those odds by taking 1. The payoff is a lot more than 1 health. Did not get there, but we can play the half damage Reaper next turn. Still does 3 to each. And then we can have Incense on 5 for the next fight. That sounds pretty good if it's Avocado or something. Also set up Bottle and Nib a bit better. That's pretty good. Get Speed Potion back. We get a Flex Plus. Now, that is a card I like to see when you've got Whirlwind and 5 energy and pretty decent card draw. I think a normal Flex would be hard to take here, but a Flex Plus, oh yes. Oh yes, we'll take it. Oh, and the poor bird nerds, unfortunately, are instantly destroyed. Which unfortunately means Pen Nib on 9. Not quite what I want. Or a Pen Nib on 8, rather, not 9. Still good, though. Upgraded Pommel Strike. I'll take that as well. Deck definitely wants more card draw. If you continue to offer me upgraded cards, Spire, I will continue to take them. All right. Our first elite will be Slavers. And they're gone. All right. Who's our second elite going to be? Let's see. We get more upgrades later. Let's upgrade the Battle Trance for more card draw. And now the pen nib is set up. That's right. We were just setting up for this fight. Ooh, and they're gone. What, do you think the Slavers are the only one that trick works on? Let's take a second win. This card's great. You can't keep getting away with it. He can keep getting extra strength. Hat trick? Oh, no hat trick. Where's my hat? Where's my hat? All right, I'll just Reaper power next turn, I guess. No point in playing this. There we go. My hit points, please. Heal for 57. Thread and Needle. We start combats with a bit of plated armor for auto block. If we want strength, well, here's a demon form. We'll take a demon form. Deck's got a Reaper. Deck's got a Whirlwind. Deck has lots of energy too. Yeah, I'll take a demon form. And that beats Champ easily too. I think I'll take the Swift Potion over the Strength Potion also. And yeah, now we have enough money to buy a relic, so why not hit the shop up? Demon form potentially a bit on the slow side for this deck, but I think it does have its moments. Whirlwind? No Whirlwind. Let's just dumpster the plant. Get dumpstered. Second Dark Embrace. Huh. I'm gonna take that. Team's been very generous with Dark Embraces thus far. Take a Feel No Pain as well. And I have exactly enough money to remove a card now. Sounds pretty good as well. Could have bought Medical Kit as well, or instead. Definitely prefer this Feel No Pain. Yeah, now we have Second Wind. So if we end up with in a situation where you have too many powers, we might just be able to exhaust them with other cards. And that can work out really well. And yeah, let's take one event before Champ. We're already beating Champ. We might get something really juicy like, oh, I don't know, Necronomicon to really step up the scaling here. Or we could just get Nilri's Codex, giving us one of 3 random cards at the end of each turn, which is still pretty good. Although it's no Necro. But that's the right upgrade. I don't think it matters too much at this point. Carnage does how much damage? Hello? What do you mean? I think I'm going to lose the Carnage. Let's full block this. Skip playing a strike. Skip playing a strike for now. Bot weakness. That's a way to beat champ also. I'll take that. Nilris can also make things like barricade. Or exhume to get back our disarm plus. That's good too. Buying us time for the demon form to do its dirty work. And then with double dark embrace, feel no pain, we get a corruption. I'll take that too. Seems pretty alright. Champ being smart for once. Good for Champ. That can wait. Go. Might have wanted the block card. We did not, though. He's just buffing his strength. No biggie, no biggie. If you're ready to die, chump. You call that a weapon? Get lapped. Okay, so now that we have Feel No Pain, this barricade is looking a lot better. There's also Feed here to scale max health, which is very good with, well, just about everything, actually. Although it prevents us from doing turn 1 whirlwind kills, which is a little bit discouraging. Maybe I take Barricade. Yeah, let's take Barricade. Because I think that means we're able to just take the instant kills if we get them. And we do indeed already have max health scaling off the Singing Bowl, which is pretty good. Also, the way this deck is headed, I don't really foresee us taking more than 80 damage in a heart fight. We have Incense Burner already. There are Temiel. Did you hear about the Ironclad's new business idea? He plans to open up a roadside barricade stand to sell to passersby. When life gives you barracks, make barricade. Does double tap work with Whirlwind? It does, yeah. It's pretty good, too. But I definitely like this barricade. Bada bing! Thanks for the prime sub. Oof. Oof indeed. Dome barricade, go to 6 energy? Or do we take Runic Cube or Cursed Key? Kind of dig Dome here. Bryce Barons, thank you so much for the 13 months. Thanks for the good luck wishes. I really like Dome here, actually. We can no longer see what the enemies are doing, but since we can generate extra block and retain it, doesn't matter that much. Go Dome or go home, that's right. Isn't Key better with second winds? You could definitely come up with some arguments for Key being better. I just don't want to take the curse here. Don't feel like that's going to be fun. So we get max 2 elites with the Burning Elite here. That's not unexpected in Act 3. Perfectly reasonable, in fact. Maybe we'll get Mind Bloom? Maybe. Let's go this way. Uh-oh. Can't draw turn 1 Whirlwind now. Also, not knowing if the Repulsor is attacking is slightly inconvenient also. Only slightly. Oh, nice turn. We can also attack the Spiker while we're intangible. That's a good Spiker solution here. From when we don't if we don't necessarily want to use Barricade. But I think most of the time we do want to use Barricade. Looks like 2 max health to me. This deck would love a True Grit or a Burning Pact. This is a pretty tough fight, but this deck is more than capable. We just want to go, I think, Dark Embrace, Shockwave. Bend here. Maybe Swift Potion next turn, depending on what we draw. Wait. There we go. Kill him. Ah, Dead Branch. Whenever we exhaust a card, add a random card to our hand. Makes Dark Embraces a little bit redundant, but we can just exhaust them. Dead Branch with Barricade, very strong. We might be able to generate Corruption, either via Dead Branch or via Nilries. Note, with 2 sources of random card generation, it's very likely that we can create good cards for any given fight, no matter what the deck contains. As an added bonus, our deck actually has good cards in it, too. Feels good. Do I trust Barricade here? I guess I'm going to. If I take too much damage, I can always get it back with Reaper. Ooh, nice. Disarmed the correct one. Actually, no, I didn't. Disarmed the incorrect one. Apparently, I was really supposed to hold on to that Dark Embrace. All right, fair enough. Ghost. Good turn to be a ghost. Okay, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Tempting-ish. We want a second Whirlwind just for consistency. Kind of, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Oh, I was just thinking, though, it's not upgraded. No, we're going to upgrade Barricade. We're going to upgrade Barricade. $158 gold for Red Mask's Mask? Don't think so. We've got a shop coming up where I don't even know if I want to go to this shop, actually, although I have to go to that shop. Yes, I have to go to that shop. Okay, well then let's have enough money to buy a relic there, hey? Sounds good. I have 6 energy. This is so absurd. 21 times 6 to your face. And then we could probably just kill it next turn, right? We got 71 health left. Give me a bludgeon. $29 plus 18? That's not enough, yeah? It's only 47. Do I potion or what here? That'll work. Fuel. Right, just hit the Repto then. Should have played the Whirlwind. He summons anyway. Okay, now we can Swift Potion for a kill if we don't have one, and indeed we don't. So I would very much like to Swift Potion now. There we are. So we could do Reaper, Bludgeon, we're out of here. Full health. Ink Bottle on 9. Great fight. Second Wind Plus. This is great with Smooth Stone Barricade. It's now 8 block per card we exhaust. And of course, each card we exhaust is going to make more cards and draw more cards. So that's just delightful. Let's recall here. Still a couple more upgrades headed our way, which is pretty good. Decent turn 1. We're intangible for the attack. That could be 30 damage. We don't care. Almost seems good. We'll never know. Actually, that was the big hit, because it makes a different sound effect. I think it's a bite sound effect for the other one. Nezral, thanks for the half year of support. That's a lot of support. Ancient Pot, very good for the heart. Although less good when you have Incense Burner. Still pretty good, I think. Never want an uppercut, do we? I don't think so. Don't need Bloodletting, that's for sure. Deck has plenty of energy. If we think an upgrade is no good, we could opt for an event instead, potentially getting Mind Bloom. That said, I do want to upgrade the other Whirlwind, and I'd prefer to upgrade at least one of these Dark Embraces, and the Shockwave, potentially, too. Forget the Dark Embraces. We have Dead Branch. Let's do Whirlwind Shockwave as the upgrades. No Toxic Egg for us. A bit late anyway, right? Show me Chemex. Membership card. That's a bit late. We do earn a little bit more money, but I think this ends up being a net loss of cash. There's a True Grit here. That's okay. We want more energy. Nunchaku's okay, but I think overall we just skip this shop. Guess this deck has enough block for hearts? I think so. Between the... We've got Disarm, we've got Incense Burner, we've got Feel No Pain, Second Wind Barricade. That should be quite a bit of block. And then, of course, the Dead Branch will make new cards. Just realized that membership cards pattern is the same as the shop rug. It's true, and that rug is not for sale. DTM, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. That's right, and Nilri's Codex can also make block. Could have taken the Toxic Egg? Dang it. Now I've got a stinky Dreamcatcher. Disaster. Let's just barricade up early in this fight. We might also randomly generate Entrench, which seems pretty helpful as well. Well, sometimes. Cards galore. too bad. Burning Elite. It's not Reptomancer. It's going to be either Giant Head or Nemesis. So this is actually a good instance burner for Giant Head. Seems fine. Do we take a dual wield? I don't think so, but there is some options. Dual wield Demon Form, dual wield Feel No Pain. Dual wield Feel No Pain is really good, actually. Dual wield Pommel Strike is okay. Dual wield Reaper's pretty good. You know what? Get in here. It is Max Health Giant Head. Okay, that's kind of spooky. Get a bonus Demon Form, though. I think we'll be fine. Henib Akabeko lined up. Yeah, we're definitely going to be fine. Also, we get Corruption. Okay, we're definitely going to be fine. All's well. Heal anyway, so I don't need to Reaper here. We can just play the Whirlwind for obscene damage. Stacking slow here so that the Whirlwind does maximum damage. Pretty good. Got him. We have Burner on turn 1 for the boss fight. That's not the best for Awaken 1, but it's pretty good. Meanwhile, Impervious is perhaps one of the best cards we could have found there. 30 block plus Exhaust is beautiful with Barricade and easily affordable, given that we have 6 energy per turn in every fight from here on out. We also got to 90% potion chance, by the way. We did not get a potion. Mega 0125 with almost 3 years of support. Thank you, thank you. Upgrading Impervious or Dual Wield both look pretty good. I'm going to upgrade the Dual Wield because I really want to be able to Dual Wield Feel No Pain multiple times in some of our final battles. We can also Dual Wield the contents of the Power Potion. Although I don't want to go overkill in this fight. Okay. Good talk. Are there any possible bricks in this run? I'm sure if you look hard, you can find a draw order against, say, the Spire Elites, where we absolutely get dumpstered. Yeah, I'm sure they exist. They must exist. This will be the multi-hit turn, so it should be 10x4, I believe. Not a good turn to have drawn on the multi-hit turn, or not a good hand to have drawn. Not much we can do about it, though. Well, that helps. Yeah, we can kill you, too. Okay, that's better. I am willing to accept the consequences of my actions in the form of health loss here. We'll Reaper it back later. Dual wield the Carnage and then just let them go. Suck. Do bloodletting into seeing red, into, yeah, more block. Into dead. We get to keep 150 block. It's flexing time. Corruption time. Even better. Might behoove us slightly to set up the incense burner. I don't think in practice it matters very much. For the next boss fight. For Spear and Shield in Act 4, it'll matter quite a bit, though. For both Donu Deka and Time Eater, I think turn 2 sounds pretty good for intangibility. So we'll wait until it says 4 to kill. Alright, our next boss is indeed Tim. Tim the Time Eater. Counts how many cards we play and punishes us every time we play 12 by gaining strength. But is it really a punishment if I don't play any cards? Except powers. More feel no pain. More feel no pain. I can dual wield demon form? I'm not going to though. Tempting. Demon form corruption seems like a good enough turn. Blap. Is that too much damage? Not quite. Don't want to kill just yet. Incense has to be on 4 here. So much block. Foolish, foolish. So now we want to kill on this turn. Doesn't seem that hard. Maybe it is that hard. It's not that hard. Would have been nice to set up Pen Nib to 9 as well, but I'm perfectly happy having the Incense Burner on 4. I think that'll be enough to ensure that everything is peachy through the rest of this run. Upgrade our block. More cards on turn 1 seems okay. Could buy a flex potion to go with the ancient potion. Or without. To go without it, rather. Could buy... Much else, huh? Alright, Bank of Prep for sure. More cards turn 1. Shame we can't buy the Torii. That's nice with Philostone. Rug is good with our Corruption, definitely. Or, well, actually, we don't have Corruption, but it's good with the Barricade. And the rest. The whole having 6 energy thing. I think I like the current potions just fine. Flexpot's more of a shield and spear potion. I think we're fine. Alright, let's fight our elites here. We did get it on turn 1, too. Classic. Alright, well, had I set up Pen Nib, we would have had an instant kill here. We still practically do. 21 times 6 does kill the shield. Which I'm perfectly happy doing, actually. Let me just verify that. 21 by 6 is, yeah, 126. Then we only take 8 from Spire Spear hitting us this turn. We have Intangibility next turn. And against just the Spear, it should be easier to set up the burner. We just want to make sure we don't overkill them or do anything too fancy here. We don't want to, for example, play Juggernaut. We get that. Calipers would be good here. You can evolve, though. Here's Barricade. Bit of a gamble with the incense burner here. We'd like, I think, ideally incense on 4 for the heart, but it's kind of open to interpretation, quite frankly. Also, am I blocking this turn? Oh, no, we're not. I can Reaper. It's really not that much damage. Okay, this is fine. We do take some here. I believe 8 more. No, 4 more. And then even more this turn, potentially. Also, this is the turn we're trying to kill, so I'm out of here. It's not quite right. Whatever. I'll take another True Grit Plus, and we'll stride into the heart fight with lots of confidence and swagger here. Barricade Demon Form turn 1. Alternately, dual wield with the Power Potion. Let's see what Power Potion yields. Berserk, Metallicize, and Flame. Those aren't very good. They'll just add Metallicize, Barricade, Demon Form. Block Vuln. It seems fine. Yoink. Alright, well that should do it. We have Barricade, Corruption, Dead Branch. That ought to do it. Just have to find the Corruption. We know it's in there somewhere. Alright, is this the multi-hit or not? It is. Okay, that means we're looking at 67 damage. Actually, no, only 33 damage, because we're not vulnerable and it is weak. 33 damage from the heart this turn, which we do block pretty easily. Although we do take some damage here. Ow. Corruption, hello? Let's just get some stuff in play. We're waiting on corruption here. There you are. Alright, let's play. Dead branch goes burr. Oh, dual wield the bludgeon, that's free. Bonk. Big damage. Big block. Looks like we're winning. And quite decisively at that. More bludgeons. Bludgeon-tacular. GG. If you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And don't forget to check out Baalorlord Plays for variety content. Click the blue Baaler icon to subscribe.